Welcome back. Where does a serious gardener get good soil if you don't want to buy it? Well, it could be homemade. A master gardener from the University of Minnesota Extension Service showed Mike Johnson how anybody can do it.
What I'm going to do is place the first level about where I want the compost bin to be.
Think of it as the ground floor of a compost condominium. It's a stackable system with walls made of cedar fencing. The gaps in between are intentional to allow air into the mix.
You want to introduce air and water into the compost pile so as to encourage decomposition.
Master gardener Tim Balin starts with a bottom level of sticks to create more gaps for air and water. It's all about helping Mother Nature speed up a natural process.
We pretty much filled up the bottom level with sticks. I'm going to take another level here and put it right on there.
A good compost pile is a combination of nitrogen and carbon. As the structure gets taller, every layer gets a generous dose of fertilizer.
Because these are mainly brown, mainly carbon sources, I'll add some fertilizer to give it some nitrogen.
Tim adds a layer of straw followed by more fertilizer and then yard waste like leaves and grass. He says organic food waste is also good. He's used spoiled grapes and even coffee grounds.
Just take the entire strainer with the coffee grounds in it and throw that into the compost pile because this strainer is compostable. It'll degrade into its...
Before you know it, the condominium is 5 stories tall, and Tim is ready to add the top floor, which is some partially finished compost. And then the whole stack is ready for a thorough watering.
The water will work its way down the pile through the different layers of materials and help to activate the fertilizer that we put on there.
And then you wait for Mother Nature. It could take 2 years before this stack is ready to use, unless you want to keep speeding things up, like turning an old compost pile that's nearly ready to go, or even using a large drill with an auger to bore down and let in more air. The more you turn over the compost, the quicker you can use it.
This is a way of, reducing your waste and turning what you normally put in the trash can into something that you can actually use.
Tim says there's nothing wrong with composting in a big pile. Nature does it all the time, but the stacks in his backyard are a little neater, all toward creating good soil that looks like this. For North Metro TV News, I'm Mike Johnson reporting.
Tim said compost not only makes your soil better, but it could save you some money.